craziest couples ever. What's going on, guys? Shak-Reacts here once again, and the short out some wild clips of the craziest couples I can find. A like for clip will be at the end, guys, so make sure to stay tuned all the way till then to find it. But in this first one, it is definitely not good at all. I guess this woman was snooping through her man's Instagram and still had the login information on her phone, and let's just say her boyfriend ended up finding out.
In 4 days, I'm gonna show my kiddies. I'm gonna save all these videos.
What the
What? What?
How in the world did you get my Instagram?
And this next one I really just wanted to add on this clip goes to show how delusional some people are. Now basically this woman is saying that due to her weight and size, there's to be some accommodations for her when she's traveling, either when she's doing excursions, when she's on her flight, or any just excursions in general that take into account people who are overweight. She's saying she feels super bad for the plus size community since they can't participate in the same activities. And in my head I'm like, okay, wouldn't it not be easier just to hit the gym and lose some weight instead of spending all your time on trying to find activities that suit the plus size community as well? Once again, in my opinion, this is not body positivity.
Recently went on a cruise, and you would think all of the excursions would have body inclusive accommodations, but there was like 3 or 4 excursions that had weight limits. If you were over 350 pounds, you couldn't attend this excursion. I feel like if you're physically able to walk a certain amount of miles, why like you wouldn't be able to participate in these excursions. I know a lot of the plus size community worries about like toilets that don't have a stand at the bottom that are kind of just like hanging on the wall. There's like beach loungers, like the plastic ones that like bend super easily. And I remember sitting down on it and being like, oh my gosh, if I break this, like I will be so sad just because I want to enjoy my beach time. And I don't want to have to worry about, is something going to be able to like hold my weight for an extended period of time.
And this next woman is absolutely delusional, saying what she wants when a man wants to take her out. She's saying that this is the man of her type. And in my head, I'm like, no, that's not your type. You're just a gold digger in my opinion.
Come to the realization that I have never met anybody that's my type. Because my type is, if I say that I'm getting my hair done, you say, how much is it? And then send me the money. But that's never happened to me. So I don't.
Bro, if you walk through that door, we're done. If you walk through that door, we're done. Wow.
And this next one, I'm not gonna lie, I do feel bad for this woman, but this is exactly what happens when you just reach an older age as a woman. You're gonna get replaced by a man who has other options.
I was stood up last night. I'm 34 and still single, so if that tells you anything, there you go, okay? Finally hear from him 10 minutes before my shift ends at 5:50, and he's like, and he said, and I quote, "We are definitely still on," with a smiley face emoji. Great, I'm fine now. I'm chill, no big deal. Text him around 6:51 because I realized I was running late, and I was like, hey, if you do need to push it till 8 o'clock, no big deal. I'm like, whatever. Or if you want me to just meet you at the restaurant, just let me know. No big deal. It's getting closer. It's 7:30 at this point. I'm like, he hasn't responded. And so I sent him a question mark, and it wasn't delivered. Every text after that wasn't delivered. Went on Bumble to look at our match. It was deleted. When my friends called him and then hung up, it rang. When I called him, straight to voicemail. I have never in my life been stood up after being confirmed an hour and a half prior.
Now we have the single mom over here saying her value isn't lesser because she has kids. Now as I guess she was trying to prove her point, this guy was also trying to talk as well. She ends up getting super loud and rude and then ends up getting kicked off the podcast. Like she wasn't even letting the man speak at some point, which I feel like was so stupid. You can share your opinion about how you feel, but you also have to be open to hearing everybody else's opinion, and I feel like she was scared of that.
Because I have kids, so my value.
Talk to the mic, Andy.
My value isn't lesser because I have kids. Like,
stop the cap.
Talk to the mic. Talk to the mic.
Like he said, men look at you for what you bring to the table. They're not looking at you for what your kids play a part. Like, a real man's gonna step up to the plate and love you and your kids.
Oh shit! Hold on, let me chime in. There we go.
Hold up.
Oh shit!
Because I know that's fine. I do have a daughter. No, you hold on. I do have a daughter. No, you gonna let me speak at the end? No,
because it's my turn. So plain and simple.
No, because I've been waiting, so it's my turn.
Okay,
like I said, it is. It is. No. That's not. No, we ain't gonna do that.
No, this how it's gonna
go. No disrespect when we ain't gonna do that.
No,
like
no,
I
no,
said,
it's not.
No,
it's not how it's gonna
no,
go.
it is.
Let her talk.
It is. I let you talk. I let the men
Let's
talk.
get some structure. Let's get some structure. Let's
We're
get some
not gonna
structure.
do that because I let the men talk.
Okay.
So you need to let the female talk.
Understood. He's
responding.
Okay.
No, honestly,
he's responding to.
And I'm
you can
responding
roll.
to her though.
You can roll.
We ain't doing it like
Yeah,
that.
you
We ain't
can,
doing it
you
like
can
that.
roll.
I can roll.
Okay, go ahead.
It's nothing.
Okay,
Relax, relax. Let's get some structure.
What we waiting on?
No.
Yeah, go ahead.
And this next one, this clip absolutely is insane. If a woman ever tells you she doesn't like men who don't watch anime, or men who don't play video games, or men who just have hobbies, I understand she's absolutely a red flag, because there are so much successful men who've done the same, and women all want them.
Whole woman in your room right now, and you're watching anime. It's like, shut up.
Michael B. Jordan watches anime. Henry Cavill plays video games in Warhammer. And Joe Manganiello loves D&D. I bet that the women they give their attention to don't bag on them for their hobbies.
And this next one, I found this absolutely hilarious. Basically, I guess there was this protest going on, and I call it a protest even though it's really not. It's just a stupid way to get attention. Basically, these people glued themselves to the floor, and the company responded in such a perfect way.
You see what they did at the Porsche Museum? They glued themselves to the floors, and the Porsche people just shut the lights off and left the place. Glued themselves to the Porsche Museum but needed to go potty. Staff simply left, turning off heat and lights rather than calling the police. Good for you, Porsche. It's so dumb. It's like starting the conversation. Conversation's already happening. It's a symbol of this TikTok generation, of all this nonsense that you're seeing constantly online. They're trying to get attention with the least amount of work possible.
Yeah, I'm like, go clean up a beach. Do something productive if you care about the climate.
And this sexist woman decides to make the argument that women are better than men. Now, guys, I don't think anybody's better than anybody. I've never said once on this channel that men are better than women, but for a woman to say that they're better than men is absolutely stupid, and they don't get any backlash for it, but thankfully she gets proven wrong in this podcast. There's good things that men can do, and there's good things that women can do. And this woman's absolutely delusional for thinking that women are all better at everything.
You think that women are better than men? Just give me 3 reasons why women are better than men.
We're more progressive. You guys are just stuck and never evolving. We've been letting men think they're winning so we can get ahead for a long time.
What's the next one?
For what?
Just one more. Give me one more. Give me one more. Okay, go ahead.
How to answer this. What are 2 top things that the whole entire world cares about? Money and pussy. We're the ones who have the pussy. We're literally the top. We're top.
How does that make you guys better?
Money and women. That's
Honestly,
it. That's all the world
better
cares
because
about.
we can create life and you guys can't.
Okay, but that's beautiful.
There's more of you because
that
of
doesn't
us.
make you better.
Can you create a life inside of you?
It takes 2.
Can
I have to
you
put it
create-
in you. Right.
But can you create a whole life inside of you?
You're delusional. It comes
But
from
can
above
you
in me, and then I put it in you, the
Right,
earthly beings.
right.
You understand
But-
that? You need a man to want to bust inside you and make kids with you.
And this next one, I am happy for this woman and her story, but she should not be encouraging this thing like it's gonna work out for every other woman, because it's not. In my opinion, she probably got super lucky. The reality is, women at her age do not get married. They end up staying single and just dying alone. So I don't want this to procrastinate any other older women to thinking that they can have all the time in the world and just spend all their youth away, when in reality, that's the best chance they got to get married.
In case you're feeling old, it's your reminder today that I met my husband when I was 37, got married at 39, had my first baby right before my 40th birthday, and my second baby when I was 43. There's still time. And I'm almost 60. I feel like I'm just getting started. Don't worry. You have time, and you can create and be anything you want. And you can reinvent yourself anytime you want. Life is an amazing journey. Enjoy it.
And this next one, we have this woman over here saying she wants a man to pay the bill. Now, guys, I've actually got a lot of backlash for this in the comments before, saying I'm a simp for saying a man should pay for the date. Now, guys, I've only said that if the woman herself is traditional. And if you guys don't agree with me, this man also agrees with me. Thankfully, this guy proves the point of what I was trying to say before.
Are you friend zoning him?
Yeah, we're just gonna go out as friends from
Okay, so you're turning him down because he paid?
because he paid or he.
Or sorry, excuse me, because he split the bill.
Yeah.
But, okay, so you do have an issue if a guy wants to split the bill.
Yeah.
Why?
I just think traditionally, like, a man should pay on the first date.
You're not a traditional woman.
I think I'm quite traditional in my own ways.
You do OnlyFans. There's nothing. I have OnlyFans girls on the show. I'm fine with it. However, you're not a traditional woman.
I think I'm pretty traditional outside of
Are you a virgin?
OnlyFans.
You said your body count, and look, I'm not shaming you, but your body count's 16, right? Yeah. A traditional woman's a virgin.
Well, I disagree. That's not my definition of traditional.
And this next we have this Karen over here, I guess calling the cops, and I guess not letting this guy leave by putting herself under the car. Thankfully, this man was recording, and I don't know what I would do in this situation. You guys let me know.
Look at this crazy shit, man. Like, for real, bro. She want me to hit her.
No, I just want you to put the refrigerator in the house. We can't lift that thing. We don't even have a dolly.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
And this next one, this guy makes a pretty valid point, saying that the women's basketball team, the WNBA, is not much of a sport anymore. It's more of a movement who just advocates for equal pay when they're not doing the same numbers as men. By that, I mean they're not getting the same viewership, they're not getting the same sponsorships. To be honest, the WNBA actually loses money every single year trying to run it. So I'm not sure why people advocate for equal pay when it just doesn't work like that.
The issue with the WNBA has always been this, that a lot of people feel you should cover it, and instead of really being a sport, it's like a movement. The WNBA attendance, not good. The WNBA ratings, not good. The WNBA salaries, not good. It's not working because you, the consumer, don't want it, and I'm never going to cover anything because I feel it's a movement. I will cover women's sports should be covered when they're great. Otherwise, you're patronizing them. You're patting them on the head. You go, girl. I'm not interested. But I'm not covering the WNBA because the consumers don't like it. And when sports become movements, and I've heard this for even Adam Silver, who I love, the commissioner of the NBA, says, I'm disappointed. I thought we'd be farther along. I wish people in power would get... That's not our job.
And this next one, I guess this woman thought she was that person. This is what happens when you constantly think you're a 10 out of 10. You feel like you can approach any guy in the world, and they'll always say yes to you.
Guy's number.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's see it.
All right, pick one. Don't pick no ugly ass motherfucker either.
Yes, too easy.
Okay, pick one.
All right, let's see. So I don't get you now. Right there. What is about though? Yeah.
No, I just wanted to know if I can get one of y'all numbers.
You gotta choose one.
See, I can't do it. You on my hip like that. Back the up. Can't get one of y'all's numbers.
I'm straight.
What you say?
Huh? I'm straight. You say no?
And this sexist woman is absolutely stupid, saying that she doesn't like guys who have Android phones. You can have your own opinion about that, but there's a lot of successful men who just don't have Android phones. And for you to completely cut out that portion of men is gonna humble you in the future, that's for sure.
An Android phone, a red flag. Red flag immediately. Android phone. You have an Android?
No, I
okay.
just
Nice.
sound like you're 12.
Why? That's a common thing. A lot of people.
I know. A lot of women sound like they're 12 when they say that.
I don't know. Something about Android phone just throws me off.
You would give up the love of your life because of text messages are green.
First of all, if he's love of my life, I wouldn't. Plus, I wouldn't. If he's love of my life, no. But at first glance, I'd be like, Android phone?
In this next one, I guess this girl ended up getting what she wanted. Usually these clips don't go their way, but I guess in this one, the guy was definitely happier with the phone to hear this.
Any guys that you put in the friend zone?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have two options right now. You can either call one of those guys you put in the friend zone and ask them to hook up, or you can call your parents and convince them that you're pregnant.
Okay. I'm gonna call a friend.
He's literally fumbling the biggest bag of his life right now.
For real. Hello? Hi, I have a question. Are you doing anything this weekend?
I work Friday, Saturday.
Do you wanna like hang out Saturday and like hook up?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see you on Saturday after work.
All right, that's great.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
In this section, we have this man over here. He definitely humbled this woman's daughter.
The most priceless gift that you've ever received. I'll give you a hint. My daughter. No? Okay.
It's not a gift, it was hard work.
What you look like under the mask? Like, why are you hiding your face?
So you're gonna show what's underneath?
I'm hiding my face for the same reason you're wearing makeup.
No way, boy.
Ain't no way, boy.
Ain't no way, boy.
No.
In this section, we have this man over here explaining his biggest ick. Finally, someone said it. This is definitely my biggest ick too.
What is your biggest ick?
Girls who say, slay queen. Actually, fuck off. It's disgusting. I hate it.
One thing about me, if I got a man, I'm answering that phone. I don't care if I'm at work. I'm like, hold on, this is my man, y'all. Hello. I'm answering the phone. I don't care. Like, I don't care. My phone could be dead. My brain start vibrating like a fucking Apple Watch. My man calling. I'm delusional.
Now, finally, the worst skip on this, guys, we have this woman over here. She ends up going on a date with another man, and let's just say her husband ends up pulling up and exposing her right on the spot. There is music in the background, so I'm gonna try my best to blur it out.
When your husband pulls up to your date,
Get your asshole hood rat.
Well, that's it, you guys so much for watching, guys. In the next one, take care. Peace.